What's up, guys? Happy 4th of July and welcome back to the Reels of Math. On Friday, July 3rd, 2026, I spent much of my day trackside here on home rails on the MBTA Needham line, and I'm taking you guys along for the adventure with me. Now, even with today being a Friday, the MBTA will be running the Needham line today on an adjusted weekend schedule. We're going to begin today's adventure right here at Needham Center. The first train of the day we're going to see is going to be train 5651, outbound service to Needham Heights. I definitely felt the heat while making today's video. Temperatures today in Needham reached 96 degrees. From here, train 5651 will continue to Needham Heights and make its final stop. After that, it will be turned around back to Boston as train 5654. Things are all quiet in this area of town right now, but in just a few hours this area will be completely packed with people for the fireworks display tonight. On the left side of the screen we have Rosemary Lake and Rosemary Pool, and on the right we have Memorial Field and Needham High School, where tonight's fireworks display will happen. With train 5651 now approaching Needham Heights, we're going to go ahead and leapfrog to Hersey, where we're going to see it return to Boston as train 5654. Originally being opened as Birds Hill, Hersey is definitely an interesting station, as it splits the Needham golf course in half. With the inbound train now quickly picking up speed heading back to Boston, I was prepared to head back to the house. But just as I was preparing to bring the drone back in, we hear some activity over the scanner. A track car is at CP land at the end of the Needham line, and they're getting permission from the dispatcher to CP Warren. So instead we're going to go back to Needham Junction and check that out. The signal right ahead here is called CP Need. The other end of the control siding is Warren, where the track car got permission to. But from there they'll be calling the dispatcher and continuing on further down the line towards West Roxbury and beyond. And just about an hour later, the next outbound is here. Train number 5663 outbound to Needham Heights. From here, train number 5663 will go on to make stops at Needham Center and Needham Heights, which is where we catch up with the train once again. With all passengers now off, the engineer now swaps ends and gets ready to take the train back to Boston, now with train 5666.
Alright, there it goes. Here we go. Roger, okay, go.
From here I would break off for a couple hours, but eventually we come back out and the sun's setting over the town of Needham. All the residents are currently getting ready to go see the fireworks, and we're definitely going to be here to see the show as well. Once the fireworks show is over, there's just one more outbound train for the night. Train number 5687. And we're going to be here in Needham Center to see it. Because we're also on that weekend schedule we talked about earlier, There's going to be no more inbounds for the rest of the night, so the next move after this will be a deadhead, and we'll be heading to Needham Junction to see that next. From here, the train has just a short distance to cover till they reach the last stop at Needham Heights. Once there, they'll change directions and deadhead back to Boston. So we're off to Needham Junction to catch that deadhead move. Alright guys, that's going to be it for today's adventure on the Needham line. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any future videos. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.